So what's the closest you can get to limitless? You might have seen the movies like Lucy, Limitless, and you're wondering, how can I do that? How can I unlock my potential as a human? How can I supercharge my brain and body so I can do incredible things? I've done a lot of research on this stuff. I've spent thousands of hours. I've also hired a small team who has now become my research team to go through different studies and things like that. I've put a lot of things together, and now I do actually have a program that shows you how to do this called the Superhuman Optimization System, and that's currently on one of my other sites, Astral HQ. You can find the link to that in the description. I'm not selling that here though. In this video I just want to talk specifically about, can you do it, right? The closest you can get to becoming limitless. And there's a few really clear steps that I want to make sure you understand. The first one is you're going to be limited by your money, your time, and your social circle. This is the biggest and probably the most important roadblock you're going to have. And the good news is you can change that, but you should change that first before you really start diving into these other things, like resources, binaural beats, nootropics, focus, holotropic breath work, and that kind of stuff. That's all the icing on the cake. The majority of the problem lies in your time and your money, and then also the people you hang around with. You are also limited by your habits. But so in my opinion, here's the first step you should take. Okay, first, you need more time. Right? So every day you can dedicate hours to learning and doing stuff, working on yourself to improve yourself, and you need more money. Usually they go hand in hand, and so when you find a way to free up your time, that's usually done by creating a way to make money. So in my opinion, the first thing you should do is to start an online business that gives you more time and money. That's the first point. And in the 4-Hour Work Week, Tim Ferriss explains that this is known as a muse, a machine or kind of like a systemized way to get money with a very, very small investment of your time. Once it's set up, it should kind of run like clockwork, delivering you an income, while at the same time it gives you all of your time back. So now you can spend all of that time that you were spending on work, 40, 50 hours a week, on developing yourself. That is the biggest hack I can give you. Imagine if you had your whole week free just to develop yourself, your skills, your personality, your passions and things you're interested in. How quickly would you progress, right? A lot faster than if you were spending whatever spare time you could scrap in the evenings, right? So the first step, get more time, make more money. Or you don't even have to make more money, right? Make the same amount of money, but for much less time. So you have more time to invest in yourself. Now, the second part of this is you're going to be limited by your habits. And in many ways, your social circle, and they kind of go hand in hand because you usually hang out with people who have similar habits to you, who have similar incomes to you, and so on, right? So once you've created your muse, right, your way of making money to free up your time, and by the way, we do actually have a really, really good program explaining exactly how to do that called Nomad Freedom Academy. You can see a link to that in the description. But once you've done that, through whatever method you have found, then you're going to want to look at changing your habits. Again, this is much, much too detailed to go into in one video. I'm just giving you kind of like an outline here. So you want to change your habits to, for example, order less junk food, go outside walking more, get more sunlight, sleep better. Your habits, right? The basic things that determine how you feel and perform on a day-to-day basis, you want to upgrade those. And then after you've done those things, after you have all of your time, after you've improved your habits, you've started hanging around with the people you want to be, not just the people who are like you. Once you've done those things, well, then you add in the tools and the nootropics and the bonuses on the top. But in my opinion, like I said, the biggest roadblock to your success, to becoming limitless, is just that you don't have the time to actually work on yourself and do it, right? The guy in the film Limitless, right? He didn't have a 9-to-5 job as such. He spent all of his time on improving himself. He also had a way to make money, which is through like stock trading and whatever, which you can also learn. That is also a skill you can learn. But the point is you need to create a lot of time and money for yourself so that you can invest in yourself.